Hello and welcome all you loony microscopic sea monkeys out there. Well, if you're having a kind of a gray day, let me inject some color into that, well, void of white and black and, well, gray really. There you go. So, well, I'm going to do that with the help of the silver trader who kindly sent me in the next coins, which I will be sharing with you and showing you all in this video. So if you can kindly check out the videos down below, we can find a link to the Silver Traders website, AceBullion, and of course the Precious Metal Forum where we're doing our 11th giveaway. Then that would be super awesome. Also, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button, give me a like for that, and leave a comment down below. I do like to know what your thoughts and opinions are on these coins. It really does kind of help with the feedback and lets me know really where everyone stands as collecting wise, because am I the only loony crazy person out there that's buying these? And perhaps I am. It's plausible. Anyway, stay tuned. Here we go. Well, alrighty then, here we go. Now, you've seen these two in, well, previous videos. These have been minted by MDM Mint, who've been working in close, well, just a venture with the Warner Brothers studios. Anyway, these BU versions, the first one, Bugs Bunny, has been awesome. I love it to bits. Daffy Duck, they kind of had a little hiccup and mess up. You can see that there in the BU versions, you know. And I mentioned that in the video. If you can't see it, then you don't know it's there. But these have a mintage of 18,250. So what am I about to show you? Well, I told you I'm going to inject some color into, well, your gray lifestyles here. And, well, kind of my gray lifestyle at the moment as well. So we'll have a look, see what these colorful versions are. Now, the first one up, of course, is, well, one is Bugs Bunny. There we go. Da, 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 da. Now, from the BU version to the colorized version, well, the only thing that's changed is it's in one of these carded versions, which I can honestly say I'm a fan, but I'm not a fan. And the reason I say that is, and I actually have something really close to me here to, you know, to demonstrate what I mean, is, well, I have my really old keyring. It's still actually in its kind of carded form. It's nothing spectacular. I mean, it's the New York Yankees, so we all rock, right? But yeah, Looney Tunes there. We got Bugs Bunny. He's now colorized and chomping on that carrot. It's actually, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, I know I can hear Johnny Ray screaming all the way, you know, from America across to England right now. And he's screaming, you know, that, of course, this black background dot should really have something there. And you know what? I agree with you guys on this. I think that, you know, the characters should have really been coming out from, of course, that black curtain, so to speak, and we all know this is a curtain. But what I do like about the colorized versions, which are an identical replica of the BU versions, with an exception, and I'll go through that, is that, one, you can actually see the characters in how you remember the characters. Two, you can actually read that it says Bugs Bunny, for instance, down below, with 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver. And you could do that with ease. Of course, we have on the plastic the typical Warner Brothers doodah, Looney Tunes trademark on the back. We get Looney Tunes, and you know, it tells you all of the details about it. You know, again, covering the copyright, you know, aspect of it. We have the $5, as you can see here, 5 Samoa dollars, 2022. So, apart from it just covering a couple more legal aspects, the blue and white Looney Tunes card is actually kind of nice, but almost not needed. But it is kind of a nice little touch. As I said, I'm divided about that. I kind of would almost want it in a capsule in some ways, but I know as an American, and I know as you know, a Brit over here as well, there's going to be mixed feelings on that. So in America, I know we all prefer things to be carded, slabbed, nicely pristine in that respect. As you know, someone who's been living here for, well, almost a quarter of a century here in Britain, I look at this and I think, will it actually affect the coin overall for longevity? Because I'm not looking to flip this. I'm not looking to sell it. But there we go. There's Bugs Bunny as the first colorized coin. Now, as I said, you compare that to the original here, and well, the thing that is different is these lines here. If you see, we have the mirror finish. These are rather small. Now, I've been holding on to this for a while, and even after I've done that, the Daffy Duck video, I had already known what was happening. So we're going to move on now to Daffy Duck. And here's the BU. As you can see here, again, it differs. What they've done is they haven't really made the outlines of the character as good as it could be, like they have done on Bugs Bunny. So we're missing all of that gloss going around the character to highlight. And we're also missing the gloss in the rings. So as you can see there, the rings itself, there's no gloss, which really does add a ton to the coin, in my opinion. Now, I really hope that MDM changes it, but we'll see. So we'll come on now to, of course, the carded version. And, well, guess what? This looks better than the BU. And I forgot to tell you guys that the carded version has a limited mintage of just 3,000. So what does that mean? Well, if you are flipping and stacking, well, not stacking, if you are flipping these, this is a good coin potentially to do. I don't know because I don't flip. I know that it has a low mintage of just 3,000. And, well, it could definitely appeal for years and years to come. So even if it does end up sitting around in a shelf waiting to go, you could still probably demand a nice premium come time to flipping it. But that's not what I talk about. Daffy, let's have a look here. Well, they've done it exactly the same as they have done with Bugs Bunny. So nothing has actually changed. Now, Daffy being black and orange with a little spot of white kind of blends into that middle dot. Whereas Bugs Bunny, well, Bugs Bunny is a few different shades of gray. Well, overall, this has the same details on it that Bugs Bunny has. Nothing's changed, nothing's new. But they've both just come out, so I'm really curious to know what your thoughts and opinions are. Would you go for just the colorized if you were to be stacking? Now, these do carry a higher premium when it comes time to buying these for a start. Originally, I actually bought this one, the Bugs Bunny, from another dealer. I didn't actually buy it from the Silver Trader because I didn't make, well, I made the assumption the Silver Trader would not have these in because, of course, it's a carded version. But no, he ordered them, and I'm glad because I saved myself a ton of money on the Daffy Duck. Now, I've also gone and I bought Daffy Duck from, oops, I'm going to get blinded here from this here. I also bought Daffy Duck from him, and I bought Bugs Bunny from him as well. Well, when I say I bought the Daffy Ducks, I still have to pay for them still. Shh. No, but honestly, I will. I'll be paying for those shortly. But either which way, these coins are pretty dang cool. Now, MDM Mint, as far as I'm aware, really are not into making a long drawn-out series. So they usually put 6 to 8 within, a series max. I haven't seen anything. If you guys know otherwise, let me know, because I really haven't seen any series going on for really much more than 8, unless it's a lunar series. So yeah, let me know what what you guys think, because potentially, obviously, there's a huge market of characters that they could potentially add. As I've said many of times before, I would absolutely love it if they would incorporate Elmer Fudd, but we never know. Anyway, with that being said, folks, that's all I'm going to have time for. I hope I've injected a little bit of color into the gray day, and I hope you enjoy. So that's all, folks.